Run that back, turbo.
You can get the biggest Chanel back in the store if you want it. I gave them the drill, they sucked it up, I got them on it. I bought a new paddock, I had the white, so I two-toned them.
The National Red Ribbon Campaign was sponsored with a partnership of the National Family Partnership, formerly known as the National Federation of Parents for Drug-Free Youth, which was established as a grassroots nonprofit organization in 1980 by a handful of concerned and determined parents who were convinced that they should begin to play a leadership role in drug prevention. That National Family Partnership organized the first nationwide Red Ribbon Campaign. NFP provides drug awareness by sponsoring the annual National Red Ribbon Campaign. And since its beginning in 1985, the Red Ribbon has touched the lives of millions of people around the world. So in response to the murder of DEA agent Enrique Camarena, angry parents and youth in communities across the country begin wearing red ribbons as a symbol of their commitment to raise awareness of the killing and destruction caused by drugs in America. It is always a wonderful thing when you can have someone who's homegrown right here from Wilson County doing positive things, not only in their community, but in other areas across the state as well. And so today I would like to bring to you Mr. Coverson, or as you may know him, Flothadon, to the stage to do a presentation to you about the importance of remaining drug-free. And as you all know, this week we're kicking off our Red Ribbon Campaign. And so today a lot of you wore your caps to put a cap on drugs. And we will continue with activities throughout the week in support of the National Red Ribbon Campaign. So at this time, will Mr. Coverson please come forward? Let's give him a round of applause.
What's up with y'all, man? I don't know about that little podium. I brought a little drip with me. Y'all can't even see the drip from behind the podium. How y'all doing? Well, as y'all know, I am Roger Coverson, stage name Flothadon. I was raised in Wilkinson County. I moved to Atlanta about 5 years ago to chase this music on a more serious level. And it just caught on a couple months back. They started playing it on the radio. I started getting different features and just different recognition. So with all that bottled up in one, I reached out to Ms. Lewis and DJ Five Dog. His name Roger Ford. I don't know if y'all know him. That's right. But yeah, I reached out to him, and I reached out to Ms. Lewis and Ms. Thorpe. That's my auntie. What's she here? Where Ms. Thorpe at anyway? There she go right now. That's my auntie right now. So I reached out to him, and I kind of wanted y'all to know. I don't want to get in here and do no speech about how not to do drugs and like everybody else talking stuff. I want to keep it more realistic on something y'all can relate to. You know what I mean? And I know y'all see the IG posters and the Facebook posters and the Twitter posters and you see the money, you see the cars, you see the drip, you see all that. But it really ain't about that. And I went through that. You know, I did that. I made wrong decisions and wrong choices and stuff when I was in Wilkinson County. So it's a lot of bad stuff that I did, and I had to straighten up, and I had to fix that, and I had to make right decisions to get me where I'm trying to go now. And I still ain't got where I'm trying to get. But I wanted to tell Ms. Lewis, I wanted to come back and talk to y'all, because I see a lot of people paying attention to what's going on. But I want y'all to know I understand the peer pressure. I understand what's going on. I was sitting right there where y'all was sitting at. But I ain't had nobody to come and tell me, hey, when my teacher say this, and when my teacher say that, you need to listen. Cause it seemed lame. When your teacher say, hey, put down your phone. I'm just trying to check my IG post. I'm trying to see how many likes I got. Yeah, it seemed lame at the moment, but you gotta trust the process. You gotta trust what these teachers telling you. You gotta trust what you're going through. You gotta trust the end result. You can't just wake up and be whatever you're trying to be. You can't just wake up and be a doctor. You can't graduate from Wilkinson High School and just wake up and be a doctor. You gotta trust that process. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta make sacrifices. You gotta do things you don't wanna do to get where you're trying to get. So that's why you gotta have that knowledge. That's what high school is about. It's about taking the stuff that these teachers trying to teach y'all and your mentors and the people around you. You know, Wilkinson County is a small town and it seems like you can't do big things. But you gotta keep pushing through that. You gotta keep pushing through that. It ain't just me. It ain't nothing. It could be anybody. It ain't just me. It's just when it came to a point where I had to make a choice, I made that choice even though it was hard. You know, I came from a good background. George Covison and Sandra Covison, those my parents, and real stern, real strong parents. Still to this day, they right here. Still to this day, my mama don't play. And I'm a grown man, and I still have to answer to my mama. And that's just the way it goes. That's just how it is. And I want y'all to know that. I want y'all to know that no matter what you're trying to be or what you want to be, you gotta make sacrifices, though. You gotta make sacrifices. How many of y'all know Xavier Whooper? Y'all know Xavier Whooper? Hey, when I was a little jit, man, coming up in school, Zay used to hoop. And it was just unheard of. It was just unheard of seeing somebody on TV or seeing somebody hoop like that. So when you see him, it was the word of mouth of here in Wilkinson County. It ain't gonna go nowhere. It ain't gonna go nowhere. Man, Xavier Whooper graduated from high school and was the first to play on TV. And I was a little kid watching him play on TV. We used to stop everything. Wouldn't worry about homework and nothing. Zay playing tonight. And we trying to see Zay play. And that little small motivation led to other people watching. How many of y'all know Scenario Hill? Rail Hill. Y'all know Rail Hill? Okay, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. Those are steps, and y'all, those are steps that you have to follow. Everybody is setting a platform. And now we got all the way up to Bud Dupree playing in the NFL from a small town, Wilkinson County. Now you got me up there in Atlanta doing features with Young Thug, Gutter, Baby. You know, I got all these features and stuff. And I came from this small town. And still to this day, when I'm on that microphone and when I'm up there in Atlanta doing shows, I'm steady saying Wilco. They like, well, we ain't heard of that. What is it? What is it? It ain't no Macon. It ain't no Atlanta. Flothadon from Wilco. And it gonna always be there. I'm a warrior to my heart. You did. And I want to, they're right. I'm a warrior to my heart. And they're I put my city on the map. Yeah, I know I'm going away anyway, for real. Hey, Red, what happened, man? You know I need a feature, what? You know I need a feature, for real. I ain't mean to put the spotlight on him like that, but I want to use that as an example. Like he a young kid and he in school and he pursuing his music. You get what I'm saying? And that's very serious. If he take the steps that he need to take now, if he make the sacrifices he need to take now, he world star bound. He world star bound. I didn't get serious with the music till after college. He in high school making videos and stuff already. It's a process. And you gotta trust that process. And that's the reason I'm here now, to let y'all know that. It don't matter what you wanna be. It don't matter what you wanna do. You feel what I'm saying? But I salute the Dirty Red, though. I need a feature. And you can't charge me going from the county. So you can't charge. But I really wanna know that. And I got a couple questions before I get up out of here. Right here. You. What you wanna be? What you wanna be? Yes, you. Watch out. Say it one more time, sweetheart. A physical therapist. All right, cool. Now that's a very strong field you going in medical. That means you putting the responsibility of other people's lives in your hands. You get what I'm saying? That's a very strong responsibility that you're trying to hold right now. You got to start making those steps now. You can't wait until after you graduate and you kicked it with the homegirls, you done had a little fun, and now it's time to get serious. you might miss something. It's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff that I didn't pay attention to when I was in school because I knew I wanted to do music. I started doing music in middle school. I ain't really like to read, and my teacher used to let me do my vocabulary word. I used to write a rap at the end of the week. I don't know if y'all know her name is Stevens. It used to be Miss Underwood. It's Xavier's sister, Xavier Whooper's sister. But her name is Stevens now. And she was my 8th grade vocabulary reading teacher. And I used to hate my vocabulary words. But I told her I wanted to be a rapper. She's like, well, how you gonna rap if you don't know your vocabulary words? And I'm like, man, I don't like reading. You give me a beat, I rap. But I don't feel like reading though. And I ain't never read. And I was failing. But she channeled that energy that I had for music and put it on those vocabulary words and said, look, you're gonna keep failing my class, you're gonna write raps with these vocabulary words. And I wrote raps in the 8th grade, writing raps with my vocabulary words just so I can pass. And yeah, I get a little exposure now. I got a couple songs on the radio. Yeah, that's cool. But my vocabulary and my lyrical content would be so much higher if I would have paid attention in the 8th grade. Hey, right here, big dog. And he don't even know what's going on. I'm in a whole nother world. You, what's up with you? You doing all right? That cool. What you want to be when you grow up? A pro baseball player. Is you applying yourself now? Let me tell you something about athletes. Let me tell y'all one thing about athletes. And this goes for anything you do. Let me tell you one thing about athletes and anything that you do. If you want to be a pro baseball player, bro, you got to start now. I ain't talking about baseball practice though. I ain't talking about when you go to practice and then you do what you do with your coach and then go home, eat, go to sleep. No, I'm talking about when it ain't baseball practice. You out there in the yard playing with your baseball. You out there in the yard going over your plays. Even when it ain't baseball season, you finding a glove to throw catch with. You working on your batting. You asking your parents to take you to the batting cage, even when it wasn't baseball season. Now, that one thing I can say about my father, he took a lot of time, spent a lot of time with me. He would take me to the baseball cage, even when it wasn't baseball season, to work on my swing, because I needed help on my swing. So you gotta apply yourself. You can't just say, hey, I wanna go pro, but you ain't out there playing with that baseball. You get what I'm saying? So make sure you do that, bro, okay? I'm gonna be watching you now. I might pull up on a baseball game. You dig what I'm saying? And no matter what goes on in life, go harder. No matter what you do, just go harder and always apply yourself. Please do that. And no matter how big this music get, you can always reach out to Flo. You dig? Hold on now. Hey, don't do that. Look what we got on there. Hold on now. Don't turn these folks up there. They gotta wait on the halftime show. You dig what I'm saying? They gotta wait on the halftime show, man. I wanna know about those top 10 students with those high grade point averages.
And he wanted to recognize those seniors who are trusting the process and getting it done. And so at this point, we're gonna recognize our seniors in the top 10 club organization. And all of them are not here because most of our seniors in top 10, they are also doing dual enrollment and they attend college classes. Faith Chapman, Avalon Clark, Delaney Senior, Raja Harris, Allison Dixon, Kaylari Williams, Sharika Riddle, Elizabeth Dixon, Leighton Dixon, and lastly, Howard Davis.
Clothing line that I have, it's called Trust the Process. Trust the process. And I want y'all to understand that no matter what you're doing, even when it get hard and it get rough, you gotta trust the process. You gotta trust what you're dealing with. You gotta trust what you're going through. You gotta trust that. All right, before I get up out of here, dang man, everybody. Everybody got the dreads. Ain't nobody got the waves? Ain't nobody seasick out here? Ain't nobody seasick? What is seasick? Is you right? Go holler at me, bro. Go holler at me, bro. Go holler at me, bro. Come on, come on. Oh, that's the one with the fight. On Facebook and IG for real though. For real. But look though, you know check this out. I bought some little wave so you get your spins like flow. You dig what I'm saying? So hold it right quick. Oh shit! Before you lay down, put the do-rag on that guy and let the ladies count all the ways. Are you gonna stay on with me? You gonna rock out with me? You gonna rock out with me? Well, let's get it then. Come on, do what we do. Hey, drop that, man. Yeah. Road band still doing numbers. 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 I get a bag, you get a bag. You get the bag, comers on. Hey, I get the bag, you get the bag, comers on. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my name Lil Dance. Hey, I got too many names. Hey, I can't keep up with them. Hey, my brother Red. Hey, you know I'm at your point. You still homeboys. Hey. And it's just a preview, y'all. Y'all gotta come to the game fight. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit, man. You gotta come to the game fight. You did.
It's about OGDB. They know me on TV. They know I keep that 80. They know really with me. Just don't turn on anything. You already know I'm anything. OGDB anything. Hey.
Ain't running. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. Bad little vibe, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can slay. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way.